Now to the rebound. Site preparation is going to begin in July as the Wisconsin Center District begins to build a $420 million addition to the convention space downtown. Expanding the Wisconsin Center has been talked about almost since the day it opened back in 1998. The Wisconsin Center District Board gave the project a final approval last month. It will nearly double the size of the facility when it's complete in 2024. The Wisconsin Center District is publicly funded and is moving forward with this major investment of our tax dollars in a post-COVID world. The bounce back of the travel, convention, and entertainment industry is uncertain. The president and CEO, Marty Brooks, is confident in the project and tells me it's already helping improve our local economy.
There are a couple of overhangs. The ceiling is going to come out over the sidewalk a little bit.
As the global travel and events business came to a full stop during COVID, Marty Brooks never wavered.
I know we're on the right path to get it done. It's no longer if we or can we are.
$420 million to turn this parking lot into new convention space and transform the Wisconsin Center District. Do you have any trepidation over the confidence of doing that at this time when there is that uncertainty out there of whether all of this will come back?
Not at all.
Speaking inside the Miller High Life Theater, Brooks dreams about the future, but he is focused on the present, filling this venue as well as the Convention Center and UWM Panther Arena.
That's improving, so I'm expecting in the next 2 to 3 months to see a much more active calendar taking shape for the third quarter and fourth quarter of this year. And I think 2022 for all venues is going to be a spectacular year because of the pent-up excitement to get entertainment back in place.
Brooks is counting on UWM basketball and the Milwaukee Admirals to be back at the arena this year. And he's working on the Milwaukee Wave. He believes the underutilized Miller High Life Theater will finally see some more action as well.
I think what we're going to find, especially post-COVID, that facilities of this size, 4,000-seat theater, is going to be in high demand. So that's why I'm very optimistic that we have opportunities that we've yet touched here.
Brooks predicts the convention business will bounce back fully by 2023 and promises a familiar refrain. The expanded convention center will allow Milwaukee to attract more of it. I'm born and raised here. I love Milwaukee. I will always love our community. But I also know in many ways we're not Orlando or some of these other places that we lose out to. Isn't some of that got nothing to do with the building and some of it just a perception issue? Or even, and honestly, if you're booking someplace for December, I'd go to Orlando too.
There are some conventions that we will never attract because the key component is that it be predictably warm all year round or any time of the year. Where we see the real opportunity for the growth in convention business, certainly building a larger building will enable us to go after larger conventions, but that's not the core opportunity. The core opportunity for us is more conventions of similar or the same size occurring either simultaneously or overlapping.
The ability to host multiple conventions at the same time has already resulted in at least one booking for 2024. Brooks said is one Milwaukee would not have gotten were it not for the expansion. This structure will come down?
Yeah,
but you'll still have a connection to next door? A new skywalk with room for a streetcar expansion down Vel R. Phillips Avenue, all part of the design Brooks believes will grow the entire city and region.
I'm hopeful to live long enough to have someone come up to me and tap me on the shoulder 20 years from now and say, well, I was a skeptic or I didn't think it could be done, but we have 5 more 4- and 5-star hotels in the market. We've got 50 more restaurants, 27 more bars. The river activity is unbelievable, and we're going to be a part of that.
To build the expansion, the Wisconsin Center District committed to 25% minority-owned businesses, 5% women-owned businesses, 1% disabled veteran-owned businesses. It is expected to churn out $100 million in construction wages, with 40% of the construction labor coming from the city of Milwaukee residents. It's similar, Susan, to what we saw the Milwaukee Bucks commit to doing and actually do in constructing Fiserv Forum.
So I thought it was really interesting what Marty Brooks said to you there, Vince, about having multiple events going on at the same time. Is that a new discussion point, or was that always in the works with the expansion idea?
Yeah, we've been following this since, well, like I said, since the day it opened, it was like we have to expand it. So I had heard that, but to see him say, look, it's not about we're going to all of a sudden magically have these giant conventions that we used to miss out on. I feel like that was, if not a pivot, more of a deliberate a talking point right now and how they plan to market this space.
Kind of changes the thinking
Yeah.
a little bit if you were kind of on the fence about that idea.
Certainly does. Going in greater depth, too, the Wisconsin Center District is publicly funded. In addition to its earned revenue, there is a city hotel tax, a county hotel tax, a county-wide food and beverage tax, and a rental car tax for vehicles at the airport. Now, only the county hotel tax went up by 0.5% to help fund the convention center expansion.